Hey, what's up you guys, this is SGB Sits on It here, and today I want to talk about mysteries and theories regarding Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl. Now at first glance, these games look like a cross between Link's Awakening and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Personally, I know it's gone through a lot of controversy and a lot of mixed opinions and feelings. I personally don't mind this. It's kind of nostalgic feeling, and also it's something quite different. I know it doesn't really show off the Switch's full capabilities, which is what people wanted, but I thought my theory on that is that Nintendo and Game Freak just kind of wanted to give it a nostalgic feel to sort of complement the whole remake vibe of the game. That's my theory as to why I think they done that. Speaking of Auras though, is this game, or are these games, going to be similar to Auras in terms of having post-game content and having Pokemon from multiple regions? Unfortunately, I really don't see that as being the case, because Nintendo currently has an attitude of getting away with doing the bare minimum. I think we can all agree on that. Proof of that is through a couple of their products that they've dropped recently. And also, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee didn't have Pokemon from other regions either, so even though that it is still a possibility and they can still break the pattern, unfortunately, if you ask me, I personally don't think that we're going to be seeing other Pokemon. We haven't even seen them in the trailer either, so to me that's a pretty big red flag that, yeah, we ain't seeing no other Pokemon from other regions here. One of the biggest selling points for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire had to be the primal versions of Groudon and Kyogre. Not only were these versions completely different from how you played the original versions of Groudon and Kyogre, but it also put a new spin on the covers of these games and really presented them as brand new games, even though that they weren't. Unfortunately, this isn't the case with Gen 4 remakes. As we can see in the Dialga and Palkia pictures, they do still look really cool, don't get me wrong, but I mean, these aren't no primal forms. These are the exact same versions that we all know and love. And adding on to this, I really don't see any special Pokemon appearing in the Sinnoh region, like any Sinnoh versions of Pokemon, kind of like what they done with the Galar region or the Alola region. That would have been really cool, but like I said, it's looking very, very likely that they want to stay just strictly the original game and nothing else. Like, if I were to put my mind where Game Freak is, I think my theory is that they would want to keep a couple of limitations in to sort of remind people, especially new people, what it was like playing this game at the time it came out. However, I do understand, like, this is a remake, you want it to be a modern experience of an old game. So I understand why people are upset about that, and I do think it's a little bit weird that Game Freak didn't really keep that in mind. They didn't really do that with Aura, so why did they decide to do that with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? Here's a mystery: how are mythical Pokemon going to get received and used? Is it still going to be tied to events like before? Like, are Game Freak going to be making online events and mystery gifts and whatnot? Or are they actually going to be tied to the main story? Personally, knowing their track record and also just looking at patterns, I bet that they're going to try and do the whole mystery gift and event route. They always love to cash in, you know, special Pokemon into the game. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did end up doing that. But if they do end up tying up these Pokemon to the main story of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, that would be very cool. Imagine like a whole section of the game dedicated towards Darkrai. Like, that would be pretty cool. And that would actually be nice post-game content for these games that hopefully Game Freak haven't announced yet. Or they just don't have anything to show off and I'm just making this stuff up. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. Okay, another theory that I've got: do not get your hopes up about Battle Frontier. I don't know if it's got to do with development complications or whatnot, but Game Freak just doesn't know how to bring them back. As much as I love Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they did not bring back the Battle Frontier from the Gen 3 games, and lots of people were upset about that. I don't think it was like super game breaking and it made them absolutely awful. but I can imagine that for people who grew up with the Gen 3 games, that was pretty disappointing. Based off of that, I personally wouldn't be too surprised. And also, from the looks of it, they haven't really said anything or shown anything off regarding, you know, Battle Frontier. So have it in the back of your head that you're not really going to be doing those sorts of things after you beat the game. Now, the last mystery and theory that I want to talk about in this video is the fact that Game Freak hasn't really shown off that much new content regarding Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Could this be because they don't have new content, or is it because they just don't want to spoil anything? If you ask me, my theory is that Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are stepping stones towards Pokemon Legends Arceus, which I will be making a mysteries and theories video on that in the future, so stay tuned for that. Which is a little bit of a mixed bag for me, because on the one hand, okay, we're slowly improving from the looks of things, but on the other hand, why would you take a beloved Pokemon game, remake it, and then use it as a step? It's not really going to be going very well. On the other hand, Game Freak, like I said, could just be hiding things and just don't want to spoil anything about the game, which, hey, I'm cool with that as well. Just play the game and discover it. I haven't played through the Gen 4 games before, so, and I haven't had many spoilers on the game, so obviously I hope I'm wrong. I don't want these games to just be stepping stones. I want them to be solid individual titles of not only the Pokemon series, but basically games on the Switch as well. But from the looks of things, the way that Game Freak is hyping Legends Arceus up, even on the page of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl as well, as to say like, okay, we're going to be doing that, but the thing that we really want you excited about is this. Like, why would you have that at the bottom of the page of the game that's about to come out? You would want all eyes on just the game that's about to come out, right? My theory is that these are very, very faithful recreations of Diamond and Pearl, especially as seen with this bit of text here as well. And it will be a mixed bag. I think that the feedback on this will be very interesting once the games do come out. What this all means is that Pokemon Legends Arceus is being incredibly hyped up, and it needs to be amazing when it comes out. But that is a topic for another video that I will be dropping soon. But there you have it, guys. Those are some of the mysteries and theories that I have towards Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Please comment down below your thoughts on the points that I made in this video. Did you agree with them? Did you not? And let me know, what are some mysteries and theories that you have towards Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? And which version of the game will you be picking up? Let me know, and I'll be very interested to know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.